I'm pissed off. Too damn hot. And you know what pisses me off even more? It's not really that hot. I just can't handle it. 26, 27 degrees and my body starts to shut down. Yeah. Feel free to poke and laugh. Nordic genes can't handle heat or even just warmth worth a damn. Yeah, this is going to be one of those videos. Intellectual treasure, a wealth of deep philosophical insight. How do you like that? Yeah, I'm topless too. It's too damn warm. I don't usually do that, but it's too damn warm. I hate that. You know what I hate too? Humans. Humans suck. Yeah, just the concept of humans. They're essentially bipedal buttholes, Because as far as a lot of people are concerned, the top opening might as well be the same as the bottom opening because it produces the same quality, And I'm human too. So I'm like that too. As proven right now. I talk a bunch of shit, And it's what we do. Everybody thinks they're, the creme de la creme of intellectual thought. And they are right. And everything they have to say is profound. Not everybody, let's be fair. But apparently, people who are very far on either the left or right of the political spectrum, so fundamentalists, essentially, radicals, they're particularly guilty of that. They're incapable of considering the possibility of being wrong. Not kidding. There have been actual studies showing that. And you see this every day on the internet, The internet is a cesspool, which is really sad. Like, the internet could be this fantastic, information highway and this grand means of improving humanity and learning more and connecting. It does all of that. But then it's being buried under a giant pile of human manure. People fighting, bickering about works of fiction and fictional characters and, body shapes and the most trivial shit and bitch about the weather. Pointless waste of time. The internet is full of that. And judgmental people as far as the eye can see. And yes, I am judging judgmental people. Get a load of that. Everything could be so much better, Humans, the internet, could be so much better. Maybe my standards are too high. Maybe I'm too neurotic. Maybe, might be something wrong with me. Because some people see a lot of beauty in the world and in society and on the internet even. And yes, it is there. This may really just be me, being more acutely aware of the negative. Because, optimist, pessimist, realist. Everybody thinks they're a realist. Everybody. Whether you're optimistic or pessimistic or whatever, you think you see things the way they are, but you're really filtering through your brain. Everything that comes in is being filtered through your personal lens, the lens that has been shaped by your genes, upbringing, social environment, education, experiences, personality traits, neurological setup, blah, 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 blah. So many things. And everybody's view is tinted. Like those stupid Snapchat filters, everybody has those on all the time. You can try to change to a different filter, maybe, which is pretty difficult. But there's still going to be a filter. That doesn't mean that reality doesn't exist as such. Like solipsism. The idea that nothing exists outside of your own mind. That's a little extreme. That's a bit extreme. the objective world definitely exists as far as we can tell. I mean, solipsism is not falsifiable. There's no way to prove that anything actually exists outside of your mind because everything goes through your mind. So it's theoretically possible, but it's not a useful model. And, clearly different people still relate to the same objective reality. They just, it's filtered, What am I talking about? Do I have to have a point here? I don't know. My point is caffeine fueled and fueled by frustration over how hot it is, even though it's not even that hot. See? My initial statement about temperature and how you perceive temperature, again, filter. Through my body, the same objective temperature is going to feel very different compared to your body. Like, if you're a native-born Mexican or whatever, you will experience this way, way differently. To you, this will be lukewarm, maybe. I'm assuming. So, my point is, if there is one, be more aware of your filter. Be acutely aware of your filter. And I see this all the time. Every time somebody replies to something, so many comments, and quite often you see that people just jump to kind of bizarre conclusions sometimes. And it's hard to connect with that because I don't share their filter. My filter has a different color or different texture or whatever. I have a different Snapchat filter in my brain compared to them. And sometimes it's like, what are you talking about? So it can be difficult, but we should make an attempt at least to understand. Maybe if we can't understand somebody else's different perspective, maybe we can at least acknowledge and respect that, okay, they have a different filter, they have a different perspective. From their point of view, they're right, I'm assuming. So you got to cut them some slack. Doesn't mean that you can't criticize them, but at least you need to take steps to explain yourself properly. This is another strange thing. Every time I explain something or clarify something, somebody's going to pop up and be like, bruh, stop apologizing or stop whining. I'm like, what? Sharing information that some people don't seem to have because they were jumping to misinformed conclusions is whining. Can you share a bit of your filter? I'm not connecting the dots here. I can't. Like, what? But yeah, it's difficult. I'm not sitting on a high horse here because I know that I make the same mistakes all the time. When somebody posts a stupid comment, stupid. From my point of view, I will often just be like, what a retarded, mofo. They may not be. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I don't get what they mean, or maybe they just... I mean, some people are stupid. But everybody is. It's just a matter of degree of stupidity. Neil deGrasse Tyson's level of stupidity is very low compared to a lot of other people. But he's still stupid about some things, I can assure you. I don't know which things, but I bet he is about some things. And my camera just shut off. Battery died. So we'll leave it there. This has been incoherent enough. Thanks for listening to these silly ramblings, I suppose, and have a good one. You crazy fucks.